everyone, and welcome to World of Darkness news, or should I say Vampire the Masquerade news, as that is the focus this week. Hello from super snowy Stockholm. We're going to go one by one through the news, including, if you are watching us live, another stream which is happening today. If you're watching us on YouTube, then this already happened, so check out our channel for more videos for you and more previews. But let's go one by one to give you a full preview of everything happening today, yesterday, and this week in general. Starting from Vampire the Masquerade Love Bites, which is a new free supplement to Vampire the Masquerade. It's a chronicle that you can play at your tables. It's a bit of a thing that we're doing these days. Back in the I think 2 years ago this started with Old Sanguine, and then with another supplement, Elastia. And here we have yet another little gift for the New Year's Eve and the holiday season from Renegade. This is a chronicle which you can run at your tables. It is very beginner friendly, and it's also super fun because the premise is that the prince is taking a beloved neonates under the prince's wing to ask for a very specific task. Please escort my grandchild to the New Year's Eve party in the Nosferatu Warrens. Have a good time and bring my grandchild back unscathed, like without any harm done to the grandchild. Can you do that? Can your coterie do that? Can you, as a storyteller, lead your players through a lot of problems which may arise? Well, I would love to see what's going on in your chronicles, and Renegade also would like to see what you're doing because they are organizing a huge giveaway that you can participate in if you play the scenario. Download it for free. Play it, take a picture, take a screenshot, just document it in any way and send it over to them. There's more details on Renegade website, and you can get a physical pack of goodies, Vampire the Masquerade related, for your tables. So that is something that I recommend doing. And I also heard from some people already playing and playtesting the scenario that is really fun. Might be one of the strongest scenarios we've had so far for the Chronicles for Vampire the Masquerade. So I am really looking forward to know what you think about this one. It's definitely a fun premise. I want to run it myself and see what shenanigans my coterie would get into. So yeah, Love Bites available for free, giveaway ongoing. Make sure to document whatever you're doing with this one, so we can send you the goodies. Let's go for the next one. And this one is for Bloodstained Love with a new preview. Well, we have a lot of previews already, but let's give you yet another one. This one is about something that I did talk about a lot when it comes to this book, because let's face it, not every one of us feels comfortable playing romantic situations at the table. Some of us may just feel a little bit awkward being in character and trying to flirt or smooch with someone, either the SPC or another player. So for those of you who are in this position, you may ask yourself, is this book for me? Is there something in this book which might be interesting for me? And turns out there's a lot, and there's a little preview of a lot more in this book which you can use in your chronicles, in which love and romantic situations is used as a plot point and not exactly something that affects you directly as a player, but something that is happening. And you, as a player, you may engage with it, you may get involved in the drama while not being actively the object of romantic situations, of romantic endeavors. So this little page is with various ways about how you can get involved in the romantic plots as a player. As you can see here on the little preview, being the wingman, gossiping, meddling, there is a plenty of really cool ideas which you can do. Of course, Vampire the Masquerade being a heavily dramatic and heavily politically play sort of a games, there is a lot of things which you can use in order to meddle in the Camarilla court or in those leaders of the local anarchs who have some romantic endeavors and you want to mess with them. So there's a plenty of ideas that this book serves, and this page that we've previewed this week shows you a little bit of an insight into that. So yeah, check out Getting Involved, and of course check out all the other previews. There's a plenty. They should give you a good image of what this book is going to be about, what's the kind of a vibe, and of course to give you a reminder of the updates we had from the past week. Together with this book, we will be also releasing a free enhanced safety at play sort of a supplement, which is going to be just a free PDF you can download from our website, which is going to address also the topic of bleeding safely at the table and what exactly is bleed, how does it work, and how you can do it safely. So we are doing a lot of fun things around this book. I'm really looking forward to having this book out and just giving not only people who will use the source book, but everyone else playing Vampire the Masquerade or other World of Darkness games more insight into how to make your tables safe and fun and considerate to others and empathetic towards what your other players may feel and what they may be into or not. So yeah, getting involved right now, available in the preview, and let's get to the new news part. Discord interview with Jason Carl, which we had a very huge pleasure to do last week instead of our usual World of Darkness news segment. We had Discord questions being asked on a special channel that we've opened on our Discord, and Jason answered a lot of these questions in the interview that I've led. This was 1 hour and a half of talking with tons of storytelling advice, behind the scenes on actual plays and how things are being done, and also just thoughts about Vampire the Masquerade and World of Darkness in general. There's a lot of really insightful takes from Jason here. I had such a pleasure being a part of this and listening to him talk. It's always just such a good time. And I feel like a lot of people who listen to us think similarly. So if you want to experience this discussion and listen to it in your spare time, 1 hour and a half of content is now available on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, World of Darkness, you will find it. And yeah, we hope to do this again in the future. If you like us hanging with you on Discord and just talking and giving you some more audio content, let us know, and maybe we'll bring some partners from the licensing products in the future, some video game developers to do similar things, because I feel like it was really fun. Let us know. We're going to be there for you on Discord always with your ideas. There's a server feedback channel as well where you can give us more sort of ideas of what you want to see in there. And yeah, that's discord.gg/World of Darkness. Everyone can join and participate. Let us know. And now to Bloodlines 2 news, because today, if you're watching us live on Twitch, today is a big day for Bloodlines 2. If you're watching us on YouTube, then you already can check out our channel and see something more. But there are 2 pieces of news we have regarding Bloodlines 2 today, starting with the Dev Diary recap number 2, which we've just released yesterday if you're watching us live. And this is a video Dev Diary recap in which Josh, the community manager from the Chinese room, is taking a bunch of developers who are involved in the writing and in making of things that were covered in the past dev diaries, and he's basically throwing a lot of questions at them, questions which he takes from Bloodlines 2 Discord. So the first one was about the very first dev diaries that were more about art direction, artistic approach to the game, and the neo-noir style of it. And then there came new dev diaries which were more about Fire as a character, the protagonist, about who Fire is, how you can just, you know, put your own hands on Fire and steer Fire into your direction that you want. So we had the dev diaries covering that, but this dev diary recap goes more in depth. So what Josh did is he took the narrative designers of the game and he asked them questions about how exactly can a player affect who Fire is, what Fire does, and how others see Fire. So there's a lot of more in-depth questions about, for example, how the choice of your clan is going to affect the roleplay in the game. And I feel like it gives you a little bit more of a better insight into the narrative. I know that there's a lot of questions that people are having about this game of how exactly it's going to work, because they seem to be thinking about, you know, this is a very new take with the set or half set protagonist that, yes, you can pick a gender, you can pick a clan, you can pick behaviors and choices in the game that will affect things, but to what end and to what depth. And that is something that this dev diary is addressing, but that's of course not all. There's going to be a big gameplay reveal in January, and there's going to be more content coming in the next year. So some questions, if they are not answered just yet, maybe because A, they might be spoilery, B, it might be because some stuff is going to be shown in the future. So just letting you know, if you're waiting for some specific, hey, I want to know more about this part, then that's most probably why it's not being shared just yet. So these ones are about what was said in the dev diaries with some little bit more insight from the devs who are very willing to give you a little bit more of a look behind the scenes of what they're working on. So yeah, dev diary recap. It's 22 minutes, I think, of conversation in between the narrative team and Josh that is available right now on our YouTube. You can check it out on World of Darkness channel. But that's not all. There's something more coming up today. And that is the PC Gaming Most Wanted show, which is happening today. If you're watching us live, that's the way this little asterisk is in here. And it happened yesterday if you're watching us on YouTube, so you can already check it out. And this is going to show a new clan. I really want to see your guesses. What do you think the clan is going to be? Do you think you're going to be surprised? Do you think you're going to have something that you are more expecting? Like what is your thought about that? Well, I really recommend you to watch it. It's happening at 7 p.m. Central European Time. So if you're watching us live, it's in a little bit less than 2 hours from now on. And it's going to have a lot of really cool PC games that are coming, and also Bloodlines 2 as one of them, showing the new unannounced yet clan, the third clan, playable at launch of the game. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'm really looking forward to your reactions and to what you're going to think about this one. All right. And I hope to meet you there. I will be there in chat for sure. I will be on Discord, so if you want to comment on that, Bloodlines to Discord is open. Our Discord is open. We're going to be there to just hype it up. But for now, that is all for the news part. I'm going to jump into the beautiful part prepared by Hadi and go a little bit deeper into the community content. Thank you so much, Hadi. Oh my goodness, I need to maybe add like a little sad face in there because Hadi is not here with us. But I hope that. Oh wait, I'm actually going to do it. I feel like we do deserve a little a little like hello towards Hadi, and this is going to be a little little hi right there. There we go. This is Hadi. Hadi is going to be with me in in just like a little support. I'm going to pretend that Hadi is here because I miss her so much. But thank you so much, Hadi, for watching this, for preparing this board. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to just showcase everything that we have. Starting from VTM memes, well, Gossip and Clan Toreador. This is probably why I like playing Toreador so much. It's not like I do not gossip with my other characters. I feel like my Finnblot is a pretty big gossip, but yeah, Clan Toreadors and Gossip, they just go together very well. I feel like this account is made by Paulo, but I'm not really sure. Paulo, if you're here in the chat, admit to it. I think it's your account, but I'm not really sure. And we have Karpfenfrosch, which Hadi would probably tell me what it means, because I think it's on German, with Claire Leblanche, Toreador fledgling from the game I'm currently hosting. This is an OC. That's a beautiful, beautiful sketch of a ballerina that has extremely clean lines. That's something I cannot do. So huge kudos to Karpfenfrosch for that. And yeah, it's really like the shading too. Like it's very little colors used, but you can also see the little highlights on the skin that just make a little bit more of a 3D effect to this. Put like something that would look flat, of course, with the very like detailed lines, but with the little shading, it just like pops up so much. It's beautiful. And then we have the Tabletop Geek, a really cool LARPer and TikTok roleplayer. I was able to roleplay with the Tabletop Geek on the night in question, which was a really cool Sabbat LARP organized by Jackalope last year. And they were just amazing. So let's check it out.
I prevented a murder today. Really? How? Self-control.
That's a great idea. Self-control. Good one. And Rattan Prince with this really cool, I would guess Tremere. I feel like, yes, this looks like very much of a blood sorcery book. Could be Banu Hakim as well. but gives me very strong Tremere vibes. I feel like it's also because I associate color purple with Tremere a lot. Like when I'm synesthetic, so when I look at, like, think about concepts, I always think in colors, and when I think about Tremere, I always think in purple and reds. So this is like pure Tremere color palette for me, and it's beautiful. Love the little piercing. Love the eyes, icy blue, and just being very quiet and reading in the library. Dark academia style. It's so alluring, and it probably is what makes Tremere so goddamn alluring, despite all of their flaws. You know, you just want to make friends with those damn nerds. And now from Fronigo Rose. Ooh, I'm sure that Hadi would help us in here. My German is not that great, but if I have to guess, this is about new portraits for characters from Berlin Noir Chronicle. Berlin by Night, and I'm going to absolutely butcher it if I try to if I try to translate more. But these are great, and I love the usage, very sparingly use of colors, with just this dark gray that looks almost green. Maybe there's a little bit of a cyan in there, and the red paired with that paleness of the characters. They look so beautiful. I want to make friends with them. I like how this one is so innocent and is probably the biggest troublemaker of the group, because that's what always happens. And I just want to meet them and hang out with them. So cool. If I would see someone like this on the bus with hat like this, I'll be like, oh my god, I want to approach. I'm scared to approach, but I want to approach and say that they look cool. And now we go for Dravencroft, with this really awesome, I would assume, Ventru. I mean, this a part of the symbol. This is a part of a symbol of Clan Ventru, so I guess that's a good guess. There's a little bit of a blood spattering here because Ventru are always a little bit messy. You know, they may pretend that they wear these beautiful white suits and they can pull them off, but there's always a little bit of a red drop in here because they just cannot stop themselves from feeding too clumsily. And the Camarilla Ankh, which of course suggests that we are here probably talking about the prince or maybe a seneschal, someone higher up in the institution. And not good news, but very beautiful, beautiful drawing. And now we have Spellfox, a male wife girl boss. Oh my goodness. So the matching bee dress and waistcoat, and had to put Ellie and Gabby in it. Ellie could use Mask of 1000 Faces, but chooses not to. Vampire the Masquerade, Nosferatu, Gangrel, Illimancer, and Gabby. I love them. Honestly, I feel like every male wife and girl boss should dress like this at some point. And we absolutely need more couples doing that. I love this. I love the masculine outfit and the nose and the petite nose, and then the beautiful, beautiful dress and the makeup on the gangrel, I assume. Yeah, that must be a gangrel. And also, if you have a fellow gangrel, dress them up in beautiful clothes, give them some makeup, do some pampering, you know. They spend so much time in the forest or in their halls or whatever they want to go, and they just come back disheveled, dirty, and taken care of. So you need to step in as a responsible coterie member and give them a spa night, you know, just like pamper some of these dead cheeks with some, I don't know, blood or something. Whatever you want to. Every gangrel needs some pampering in their life, and they are not getting enough. So, or sorry, unlife, not alive. So please do support your local gangrel. And now we have a short from Tyler the Nerd doing a short about Torridor.
Sort of like the jean shorts, my idea, Dennis. It's sort of like the jean shorts, you know, where you feel.
Look at me when you're talking to me! Oh shit, I think the stakes are here.
Oh damn, the stakes are there. And then we have Megzi Warhol, the party boy of Clan La Sombra, Thomas Zoller. I really like how Hadi is always like trying to pick completely different styles and does some digital painting, some you know, more comic style, more digital painting style, concept art style, and then this is a traditional like just on paper. I think it's markers with some white marker around it as well. Maybe some Copics, I'm not really sure. what's the medium in here, but that's definitely like a on paper painting of a party boy. I really like it. It also looks like a little postcard. You can send it over to people. I just, when you send out postcards, you usually don't put them in envelopes. So I guess some of the post workers would be like, what why are you sending bloody people? But it's really cool. I like the blue contrasted with the red. Megzi Warhol, the party boy of Clan La Sombra. And now from Almasham, the lower I get, the higher I climb, and I will wonder why I got dark only to shine. Marina from Clan Toreator, things are getting a little complicated in Valencia. Ooh, look at this. This is beautiful. I wonder if, it does look like a LARP picture and not a photo shoot. It could be a photo shoot as well. But this little ornament in here is just gorgeous. And that's from Valencia. I'm not sure what's written below in there because it's a little bit of a too small font, but it looks like a LARPing group. Honestly, yeah, the logo is super hot. It looks beautiful, and the lipstick is beautiful. I wonder if there's a LARP going on in there, and if there is, I need to see more pictures. Valencia Nocturna. Oh, that might be. I'm checking the chat, who is giving me a little bit of an advice for those of you who are watching me on YouTube. So thank you so much, chat, for providing. But yeah, I think so. It's a beautiful picture, and I love how innocent and sunny it looks like sun is hitting the face, and you're just alive, right? It's not a blush of life whatsoever. And now we go to the Easton Adam. Freedom awaits, don't mind me. Just me and my yearly urge to draw my OC. Oh, that's beautiful. Vampire the Masquerade, Vamily, digital art, Finnblood! Oh, finally some Finnblood love. We need more Finnbloods. Of course, there's a symbol in the background. I should have seen it in the first place. And the Finnblood is poking the little petals from the flower in maybe some kind of a love me not way, or maybe just, am I going to fall to the beach today, or maybe not. With some really cool little pins with the freedom shirt, and I love how this is like a hand dyed sort of a shirt, so you can see the hand dye of the different colors in here. And then there's the red, which of course comes from the blood. And I assume, honestly, if you are dressed in a more of a hippie way, you like to wear those hand dyed shirts. It is actually very easy to hide the blood on it. So among all of those splatters of color, some red would not really hurt, and people would probably not tell that it's blood unless there's a lot of it. So it might be a very good fashion choice for a Finnblood. That's really beautiful, East. And now we go for Bismun Malkavian. Rosemary, a beloved Ravnos of mine, preparing to play her in the Chronicle. This is a gorgeous art style. I love this stylized comic book-like way, and also a really cool angle. It is not easy to draw characters from the like a little bit top angle, slight fisheye, with the background, bended slightly, so there's no like a straight perspective. It's a little bit more like it would look like in the camera if you would take a selfie from above. It's not easy to do, but Bismun is really pulling this off beautifully with a really nice touch to how they draw the faces in their own really cool style. The gestures of the vampire lying on the laps of the other, just talking about everything. And I wonder, we have a Ravnos. Okay, so this is a Ravnos, but we do not know who the other one is. Probably also a vampire, could be a touchstone. I like the pentagram earrings. They're a really cool touch. And the patterns on the pillows. It took so much time to draw, I'm sure. And the little drawings in the background too. And this, and the lace. You know how hard it is to draw lace? Kudos, Bismun. This is a beautiful work. I would love to see a webcomic in this style. That would be so cool. Jerry Fisher, Hunter the Reckoning, Ace, Dechny, Guy, Olivier, and Rowan. That's a really cool pack of hunters. The Cell designed this like it's CD cover art, but just them vibing as usual. They're a little bit dysfunctional. That's amazing, JT Fisher. I love how they basically look like. He looks like Kurt Cobain a little bit. It's like a cover of Nirvana, and everyone else is like just chilling, kind of enjoying how he plays, but also being annoyed. it's this one friend with a guitar that has a talent, but you are not telling them that just because you don't want to get into their heads. So you're like, oh yeah, your guitar again. That's so cool. I wonder what kind of monsters they're dealing with. I would love to watch this chronicle. I loved how you wrote Hunter the Reckoning too. It's really cool, sort of a etchy way with the cross, upside down cross as T. It's really cool. All right. And now something that I really wanted to talk about from World of Darkness Unbound. This is basically a submission we got last week, and I was awaiting this submission for a while because I knew that JJ Barcelo is making this game in the background. So JJ did some work for Vampire Jam in the past, and we've been in touch regarding Unbound. And this is finally the launch of the page on itch, which you can check out if you go to worldofdarkness.itch.io. There's a whole library of indie games that fans and content creators are making based on World of Darkness games. And this one is called Deception. And the premise is so interesting. I am very eagerly awaiting a build to play this one just because how interesting it is. Let me give you some elements of it. So sometimes we cannot choose is the quote that is used as the main catchphrase of the game. Deception was born to be a part of the Unbound program. The project is being developed by one person with the occasional help of several artists in different areas. The project is in a very early state of development. More content will come, so follow the page for future news. The condition of the vampire is known to us. The fragility of mortals holds no secrets for us either. The only riddles science has left to solve are the mysteries of the blood and its effect on ghouls. Short but dark and mystery first-person experience, realistic and detailed graphics powered by Unity engine, deep and great narrative line based in the universe of Vampire the Masquerade V5, logical and realistic mechanics that achieve total immersion, explore, examine objects, interact with your environment to progress through the story. And this part is super interesting to me. Uses an experimental transmedia system in order to know more about the background of the story, characters, and locations. I don't know what this may be. I have some guesses that maybe transmedia means that you can find clues in the books or you can find clues online. I did play one game like this. It was called The Secret World, the MMO game, where you actually, for some quests, in order to make them correctly, you had to Google things. So you had to go on Wikipedia, search for some stuff, and that was the answer to, for example, a cipher in the game. And that was really fun. Like, it was really immersive to go so deep in order just to finish a quest in the MMO game, right? So I am looking forward to see what it is. Simple but well-integrated puzzles that help you discover the story, environmental sound system to chill your bones, and stunning original soundtrack created by Python Blue. I am very much looking forward to this game and the early builds. JJ, let me know when you have anything done and when we can play it, because this sounds super interesting. And if you're looking forward to follow this game, you can check it out on itch, worldofdarkness.itch.io, and there's a lot of other games there too. You can play some of them already, so I really recommend to give some kudos to developers. After you play the games, please, if there's an option to leave a comment on itch, leave it. That's the best way for you to support itch developers, just by leaving comments, rating the game, making sure that it has content on the page, because itch doesn't have reviews per se, it has like comment section. So you can get your opinions about the game there. It's very appreciated by developers on itch to engage this way. And now, ending with LA by Night, New York by Night, and Seattle by Night special, starting from Fehi Boy, LA's favorite Nosferatu, with a beautiful pencil drawing of Jasper Hartwood. This is the sort of a drawings that I see a lot of people making while watching LA by Night, which is just really nice. And I see that a lot of people draw Jasper in this particular outfit. I feel like this outfit is very popular with the fan base. I wonder why. And now we have that quiet, strange dude with... I think it's an interesting choice to name a La Sombra Consuela, a word so related to consolar, to soothe, console, to give solace. That is the least likely thing you will get from one of them. Consuela Elena Ramona Comprisi, Vampire the Masquerade, LA by Night. Beautiful, dark, and not very consoling sort of a picture. I would be scared to meet that person in a dark alley. And from Creative Claw Marks, that's adorable. Guys, be nice, he just survived a dragon attack. That definitely happened for realsies, and he was not, in fact, lightly accosted by a polite young man. Trust me. New York by Night, Khalida, Braun, Coco, New York by Night, fanart, Isaac, Brooke. I love the art style. Do you see that? I would like to see a cartoon like this. That would be so fun. This is beautiful. Amazing job, Creative Claw Marks. And we have a last one, of course. This one was sent to me by Jason first, so that's how I saw it first. Jason just, like, Jason just showed it to me, but I feel like at that point he didn't see himself as Count. He just, like, saw this part, and he was like, look at this! And I was like, Jason, do you like counting? It's amazing. It's so on point. Jasper, Annabelle, Nelly G, and Victor, and of course Jason as Count Von Count. It's the greatest thing ever. Thank you so much, Hadi, for preparing this board for us. It's beautiful and full of amazingness. As usual, Hadi, in the name of Hadi, we apologize for not including absolutely everything that happened this week in the community content. It's always very hard to pick and choose, but Hadi is doing an amazing job getting these boards up for you to see some community content. If anything here was in particular interest to you, if you like the art style, remember that you can follow these people on their social media accounts. You can just type their nicknames, pause the video from where I'm showing something that you liked, and make sure that you give them a follow or some likes. That's always appreciated. All right? And that will be all. If you're watching us on YouTube, do remember that there was a new clan reveal. If you're watching us in the future, you can check it out on our YouTube channel. And it's so hard for me not to say the name of the clan. I'm really fighting myself not to do it. So do enjoy it. Let us know what you think about it. And I will be there for you next time to cover more of the World of Darkness news. If you're watching us on Twitch, stay around for some more Q&A and a little bit of a post-stream, post-news wind down. Do not get lost in the night, and goodbye.